Yeah, go on, very concerned, yes.
Good evening. The general board meeting for Community Board 1 is called to order at 6:17 PM. Roll call, please.
Paola Martinez. Clarissa Aliato. Evan Alvarez. Deborah Avelis. Gandhi Ambrose. Daniel Barber. Robert Barnes. Jaden Braxton. Sessa Brooks.
Here.
Stephanie Cazado. Carolyn Chamorro. Reyes Cordia.
Here.
Moro Cussman. Christina Cover. Audrey De Jesus.
Still here.
Jacqueline De Jesus.
Here.
Naisha Gabi. Edwin Diaz.
Present.
Josephine Fernandez Byrne.
Present.
Brenda Goodwin. Christina Licata. Andrea Magal. Andres, I'm sorry. Andres?
Oh,
Is
yeah,
it?
present,
Yeah. Thank you, I apologize for your name. Deverny Nimoy.
Present.
Argelia Ortiz.
Present.
Emmanuel Padilla. Marilyn Pena.
Present.
Freddie Perez Jr. Amanda Perez.
Present.
Rosa Pinero. Joyce Popes. Jose Rodriguez. Mohammed Sheikh. Patricia Simpson.
Here.
Sessa York.
Here.
Madam Vice Chair, we do not have quorum.
Being said we do not have quorum, we will proceed with the public session. Michael Steedley?
Yes.
Hi, come on up to the podium, please. You have 3 minutes.
Okay, so my name is Michael Stevens, and I represent Job Plus in the South Bronx. So I represent Jobs Plus in the South Bronx, and we're located in Millbrook House. Our contract has us, we serve Millbrook House, Mount Haven, and Mitchell House. And our function is to get the residents of those housing complexes employment. We do that with resume building, workshops, education, vocational training, and we have mental health services on board. And the things that what we can't do for the residents of that housing complex, we reference them out to other agencies that can help them, right? And in addition to finding employment, because we realize that everybody's not employment ready, we find other services, and we're gathering the community together by working with the housing complex community boards within, and we put on events to bring the residents together, right? And this week we have a turkey giveaway, and we have a produce giveaway to service the community. And Jobs Plus, we're there, we service them for as long as they're in NYCHA, and that's what we do in a nutshell. Wish you had more than 3 minutes, but that's what we do.
Any questions for Mr. Stevely from the board members? Yes, Cesar.
I just wanted to know if the GEP program is still working right now, Task Plus?
Yes, the GP program is still working, and, it's working. We have, many participants in the program, so it's still working. And they're currently doing, they doing security, they doing, cannabis class, and they're doing, FO1 classes, FO2, fire guard safety, and they're currently doing that.
Thank you. Any other questions? Mr. Stevely, do you have flyers that you could give to the community board so that we can have on hand?
Yes, but I didn't bring any flyers with me. And, but there's a whole lot of flyers going on. We haven't put out flyers for the month of December. But for the August, for the November one, the last two events going on is the turkey giveaway and the produce giveaway. Turkey giveaways tomorrow for people that live in Melbrook housing, Mount Haven, and Mitchell housing. And it's gonna be done in the Job Plus office at 201 St. Anne's Avenue. And stuff scheduled from 1 o'clock to 4. So they have a raffle, a ticket sale, a ticket giveaway, so you can show that you live in the projects and that you registered to get the turkey.
Thank you. Mr. Diaz?
Yes, I have a question, sir. Thank you very much for what you're doing for the community. I would like to know the business hours for your organization, and also if there is any age requirement.
Well, the business hours for Jobs Plus is 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. 1 month, one day out of the month, on a Thursday, we get to 7 o'clock. And 1 month out of the, 1 weekend out of the month, we work on a Saturday. Right, from 9 to 5 on Saturday. And the age requirement is 18 and up. See, Eastside Settlement service the younger people, and we service the 18 and up to seniors in Job Plus.
Thank you.
Okay.
I understand you're coming to the December Education and Youth Committee meeting. Maybe you can bring the flyers then.
Yes, I will bring it back.
Oh.
This is my first community meeting, and they say, you gotta go. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Argelia Ortiz?
Okay, that's me. Good evening, everybody. It's that time of year when we do happy things. La Paranda. Come on over and join us, okay? We're gonna have music, dancing, singing, and then we'll march ourselves to La Casita de Shell. Okay, so this is a tradition. It's a cultural Caribbean Latin tradition to sing Christmas carols and make everybody happy in our district. So come on and join us. We did it last year, and now it's becoming a tradition that we're joining. Okay, the annual parada. Everybody come on over to the office on December 21st at 4 o'clock. So make sure you get your flyers from the back over there. All the board members have a flyer already. Come on and join us and have lots of fun with us, okay? La Paranda is here. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Argelia. Any questions for Argelia?
The address to the office?
3024 3rd Avenue. Come right over to the office
What time?
at 4 o'clock. By 4 o'clock, there'll be more, but it's like 4:30, 5 o'clock, you know, paranda. It's like a joyful march of Christmas caroling, very traditional actually. Okay, so come bring yourselves.
Thank you. And our spirits, thank you. Mr. Herman Francis?
Greetings, everyone. I found out that a huge influx of homeless shelters in this district. According to the count, there are at least minimum of 27 homeless shelters located with the community board one. At one time, it used to be a diamond business district, but it seems like all the business buildings have been converted. New York City is the only city in this whole country that's mandated by a court order. Any one of these shelters is tied to it. And the city of New York pays $100 a night per mattress, no cooking involved. Based on that particular fact right there, a number of municipalities outside New York City have given them people that's inside their municipality who go out of place to stay one-way bus tickets to New York City. This has been going on for the past 2 years. And those who come here, we wind up paying for this, or resources that go someplace else. All you gotta do is look at the city budget, 115 billion plus. And it's going to get higher. And this seems to be the only district, this southern part of the Bronx. And when according to the US Census, this congressional district has to be lowest in terms of per capita income in the northeast corridor. The only district that's close to it, congressional wise, is located in the state of Mississippi, typical of Mississippi. Grasping that particular fact and due to low voting turnout, there's a tie-in with the number of people who are losing their homes and the number of these so-called territories being converted to homeless shelters and the low voting turnout. Also, we have a crisis inside NYCHA with number of nice developers being turned over to private developers. There's times where someone's making a profit off it. Based on what I've been finding out, according to Forbes magazine, there's 92 billionaires live in New York City. And for the first time in world history, there's over 3,000 billionaires worldwide, over 900 live in the United States. Now, someone's making a profit off it, it's not us.
Thank you, Mr. Francis. Any questions for Mr. Francis? Thank you. We will now proceed to the members' committee appointments for 2026. By the bylaws, each member of the community board has to join at least one committee. You can join more than one, but you have to join at least once. Clarissa Alayeto is youth and adults. Evelyn Alvarez, youth and adults. Deborah Viles, policy and legislation and immigration. Mr. Ambrose, municipal services. Daniel Barber, public housing. Robert Barnes, municipal and license and permits. Jadine Buxton, education, youth and young adults. Policy and legislation and immigration and municipal services, license and permits, and economic and land use. You go, Mr. Burton. Buxton. Cecil Brooks, municipal services. Stephanie Calzado, education, youth and young adults, and economic and land use. Carolyn Chamorro, municipal services. Flavio Reyes, education, youth and young adults. Mora Cosme, policy and legislation and immigration. Christina Kober, education and youth. Audrey De Jesus, license and permits, health and human services, and LGBTQIA+. Jacqueline De Jesus, education and youth. Niacha Diaby, education and youth. Edwin Diaz, municipal services and license and permits. Josephine Fernandez Byrne, municipal services and senior and aging. Brenda Goodwin, senior and aging. Christine Nicata, health and human services and LGBTQIA+. Andres Madrigal, education and youth. Policy and legislation, municipal services. Delerny DeMarin, policy and legislation and immigration. and Argelia Ortiz, Policy and Legislation and Immigration and Municipal Services and Economic and Land Use. Emmanuel Pardilla, Policy and Legislation and Immigration. Marilyn Peña, Education, Youth, and Young Adults. And Health and Human Services and LGBTQIA+. Freddie Perez Jr., Economic and Land Use. Amanda Perez, Policy and Legislation and Immigration, Public Housing, and Health and Human Services and LGBTQIA+. Rosa Pinero, Public Housing. Joyce Pulpus, Education and Youth and Young Adults. Jose Rodriguez, is Jose Rodriguez here? Yeah. Mohammed Sheikh, Education and Youth, Policy and Legislation. Patricia Simpson, License and Permits, Senior and Aging. Cesar York, Municipal Services. Okay, so those are all the board members and the committees that we have you down for. We will be adding individuals to other committees by the January calendar. Please submit your interest before December 20th of this year. Thank you.
Yeah.
Do you still have enough for municipal services?
I think we did, yeah.
Did I say that?
Yes, you did.
I did say that.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank
yeah.
you.
But you were changed out of one committee. You were changed that you're not elected to come anymore.
Why?
The chair made a decision. Today.
We may have to shift people around if there's too many people in one committee and not enough people in other committees, because each committee has to reach quorum and they have to be able to pass their policies and recommendations. Thank you. Is anybody here for public safety?
None.
40th precinct? None. PSA 7? None. Okay, so now we will get to the elected officials report. She's here?
No, Kenneth.
Okay. Kenny, you want to speak?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Whoever,
It's representing the Honorable Vanessa Gibson's office.
the Bronxborough president, actually may be coming, but I'm not sure. The Bronxborough president wanted to congratulate all the winners of the election. She also wants to thank all the people who voted in her election. Our borough congratulates the mayor, the controller, the other borough presidents, and the public advocate on this historic victory. At a time when our borough is battling multiple crises, we look forward to working with the new incoming administration to ensure the needs of New Yorkers across all 5 boroughs, that we prioritize and remain forefront in the agenda of affordability, people experiencing food insecurity, homelessness, cuts to social safety, net program, rising costs of food, and myriad of other issues. The Bronx has historically felt the brunt of issues affecting the city, and it's essential that the new administration builds on the progress established by previous mayors to ensure Bronx receives its fair share. We are shaping the new chapter of our borough, and which includes the reimagining of the Queensbridge Armory. We thank the City Council for its unanimous vote to advance it, and education, technology, and other pathways to home ownership. The Bronxborough president is participating in Hurricane Melissa's relief drive, rebuilding lives and restoring hope. This is this Saturday, November the 22nd, 2025, from 12 to 5 at the Northeast Bronx YMCA, located at 1250 East 229th Street. They're accepting health and hygiene products, shelter products, cleanup and recovery, new clothes and bedding, towels, washcloths, etc. The Bronxborough president is participating in the Co-op City Thanksgiving giveaway on November the 24th behind Bartow Mall, Ash Loop and Adler Place in Co-op City while supplies last.
in this, the borough president also participating in turkey giveaway in Northeast Bronx YMCA, 1250 East 29th Street. Also, she's been, doing turkey giveaways at the Borough Hall. On Tuesday, the 25th, the Bronx Borough President will be hosting Mind, Body, and Community Celebrating November with the Bronx Fathers Taking Action. That's at Bronx Legends Bronx Academy at 1761 Walton Avenue, Bronx, New York, 10451. There's a day of thanks with Destination Tomorrow. That's going to be on 25th on Tuesday from 4 to 7. Community and Dinner Fellowship and Performance with the LGBTQIA Task Force. And the Bronx LGBTQIA Task Force meets this December. We'll be meeting on the third Wednesday, but usually it meets on the fourth Wednesdays from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock in room 206 in the conference room at the Borough Hall, 851 Grand Concourse. Also, okay, and my number is 347-213-0375, 347-213-0375. Our constituent services ombudsman unit is 718-590-3500, 718-590-3500. Our constituent services ombudsman unit is located on the first floor in room 123 in 851 Grand Concourse, Borough Hall. And to everyone, happy and meaningful Thanksgiving. Also a happy, and Memorial Veterans Appreciation Month. And may God bless everyone. And go Yankees and Weber.
Thank you.
Questions?
Any questions for the Borough President's office?
I just want to wish Kenny a happy birthday.
How old are you?
56. Thank you, everybody. God bless you. I wouldn't be anywhere. I would rather be anywhere but with you. Thank you.
Thank you. Can I ask all the representatives of the electeds that are here that are going to speak to come to the left side? So when we call your name, you can come right up to the podium. Thank you. So let's go back to the mayor's office. Anybody here for the Honorable Eric Adams? Okay, the Honorable Richie Torres, Congressman. Thank you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Ron Jordan, and I'm representing Congressman Richie Torres. Our office number is 718-503-9610. I left some business cards at the desk on top. If you have any issues with immigration, IRS, Social Security, anything, any of the federal agencies, feel free to give our office a call, and we'll make sure that somebody helps you. Thank you very much, and happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Any questions for the representative from the Congressman's office? None? Okay. Moving on to the Honorable Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
None.
None? Okay. Honorable Jose M. Serrano.
How can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you're good.
Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Terrell Brock, and I'm a community liaison from State Senator Jose Serrano's office. I hope we're all doing well today. And also, I see there's a lot of familiar faces in the crowd. I'd like to say special thanks to Ms. Pat, who does great work in parish and houses. And we recently had a shred event for her. Like, if anyone here is interested in shred events or emergency preparedness events, always feel free to reach out to our office, and we'll help set them up. And we're also continuing our weekly partnership hours with Deputy Speaker Diana Ayala's office every Wednesday from 10:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. And our staff is stationed at 214th Street and Avenue to assist residents with housing benefits and any state-related concerns, or pretty much anything really, and we're trying to find a way to connect you to the proper resources. And as we move deeper into the winter months, we want to remind everyone that the heat or how wonderful is below legally required levels. please report it to 311, and also feel free to reach out to our office as well, so we can help track and escalate the issue. And our district office is at 335 East 100th Street, and is also serving as the drop-off site for Senator Serrano's Wicked Coat Drive. And like now through December 18th, donations can be made Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. And all items will go to New York Cares to support families in need. And if anyone has any assistance or questions about the coat drive or anything in general, please feel free to reach out to us at 212-828-5829. And you can always send us an email at serrano@nysenate.gov. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your partnership. And I want to wish everyone a safe, warm, and happy holiday season.
Thank you. Any questions for the office of Senator Serrano? Anyone representing the Honorable Luis Sepulveda? No. Anyone representing the Honorable Chantel Jackson?
None.
Honorable Orlando Septimo?
None.
Honorable Brad Lander? Honorable Jelani D. Williams?
None.
None. Honorable Rafael Salamanca?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Marissa. My name is Marissa Douglas Wiggins. I'm a community council Councilmember Salamanca Jr. I don't have that much to report tonight, but we will be having, Councilmember Salamanca will be having this annual holiday lights event at the Bronx Zoo, December 6th, starting at 5 o'clock. We're working on the flyer. It should be going live in his social media next Friday. So just look out for it and just RSVP as soon as you can. And if you have any questions, concerned, I'll be sitting in the seats. Thank you. Have a good night and happy holidays.
Thank you. Any questions for Honorable Rafael Salamanca's office? None? Okay. Deputy Speaker Diana Ayala, Gloria, you're up. No?
Happy holidays.
Thank you. Any questions for Diana Ayala's office?
No.
None. Honorable Darcel D. Clark?
Hello, everybody. My name is Jumana Escalera, and I cover. Thank you. I'm one of the community engagement coordinators at the Bronx District Attorney's Office. I have a few events that I'd like to share with you today. So the first one is this Saturday. It is a gun buyback. We've had a lot of people request this event. They've been requesting it for a few months. So I think that you guys would be happy to hear what we're giving out in exchange of, getting guns off the street. So it's going to be this Saturday, November 22nd, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at St. James Episcopal Church. The address for that is 2500 Jerome Avenue. We are giving out $500 bank cards for operable handguns and assault rifles, $200 bank cards for ghost guns, and then on top of that, we're giving out free electronics, which is sponsored by Speaker Carl Hasty. So the electronics go to the first 100 people. We have Apple Watches, we have iPads, we have Xboxes, we have PlayStations, we have, what was the last thing? Nintendo Switches. We also have that. So a lot of people are looking for gifts, they're looking for food. On top of that, we're also giving out turkeys. We're giving out pantry bags. We're also giving out, I know it's a lot of stuff. We're trying to get the guns off the street. So, this is an incentive. The holidays are coming up, and we know that a lot of people experience some hard times during, the SNAP pause. So we're just trying to make it, feasible for people. And we also do, like I said before, want to get the guns off the street. We have $75 bank cards for operable rifle or shotgun, and $25 bank card for air guns and non-operable handguns and imitation pistols. So there's a 3-gun limit per person, and it is an amnesty program. So we do want to stress that to everyone. It's an amnesty program. If you drop off
a firearm. They're not gonna run, the gun or anything like that, or try to get you in trouble. They do not take identity information, so there's no ID requested, no first and last name. It's literally, they just ask you to properly, pack it in a bag or a box, to transport, as well as carrying the, flyer with you. So I left some flyers in the bag. That's something that we are stressing to people because you may get stopped. So if you do get stopped, just let them know that you're going to a gun buyback, have the flyer on hand, and to even cover your behind a little bit more, we would say to call our office. Or you can email us at ceu@bronxda.nyc.gov, just for safekeeping. And then we're also hosting another one right before Christmas. So we're doing one before Thanksgiving and one before Christmas. We're hosting another one on Saturday, December 13th, from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. And that's gonna be at St. Luke's Episcopal Church at 77 East to 222nd Street, excuse me. And it's gonna be the same thing. We're giving out pantry bags, gift cards, electronics. We're gonna have a little bit of music. So it's gonna be a great day to clean up the streets and actually give back to the community. Outside of that, on December 3rd, we have our Beyond the Block event, which is an event focused on providing resources for youth. So there'll be resources for justice impacted and non-justice impacted youth. That's going to be located at Scan Harbor in Reverend T. Wendell Foster Park. That's going to start at 11 a.m., I believe, and that's going to end at 4. I'll double check that information. If you guys are interested, once again, please email ceu@bronxda.nyc.gov. And that's pretty much all I have today. If you guys are interested in court tours, workshops, we provide workshops on arrested disposition as well as gun violence. So groups of 3 or more, please let us know if you're interested. Thank you.
Thank you. Any questions for Marcel Clark's office? Yes, say your name.
Amanda. I'm really. Hi, my name is Amanda. Thank you for being here. Can you share with us what the experience would be when somebody goes to give a gun back?
Yes.
What should they expect?
So we're gonna have a line outside of the church. Pretty much we have some DIs as well as NYPD officers from 1PP who will be dressed in their community affairs outfits, and some will just have plain clothes, just to make sure that people don't feel threatened. When you walk up to the line, they ask you whether or not you have a firearm, and they'll ask how it's concealed. They'll check the bag, and then they'll lead you to a room. There's 4 different rooms inside of the church. The first room is gonna be the room where the police officer takes your firearm, checks for operability. After they check whether or not the firearm is operable, they'll give you a gift card, and that's based on whatever type of firearm that you bring, based on like the list here. Following that, you'll go to the electronics table. If you are one of the first 100, they'll be able to choose one of the items, whether it's an Xbox, PlayStation, and as well with their electronics, they'll get a pantry bag and a turkey. And then after that, they're free to walk out and go home. So like I said before, the most important part is the transportation. So we're trying to stress to people to make sure that they bring the flyer and contact our office. You don't have to give a name if you don't feel comfortable, but just for safety purposes, because like I said, for community engagement, we're not law enforcement officers. We do work for law enforcement. We're just trying to keep everyone safe. So we do have some youth that will be coming. We've spoken to secure violence organizations. We've invited Guns Down Life Up, SOS, BRAG, pretty much inviting everyone in the community. We've sent it to colleges, high schools, because we know that the youth, are kind of leading in crime right now. So we're just pushing it to everyone. We've also sent it to Manhattan and Westchester. So we might have an overwhelming turnout. But overall, the process will be a 15-minute or so process. It shouldn't be that long.
Thank you.
I hope that answers your question.
Thank you. Any other questions? Thank you. Next item on the agenda is committee reports. Everyone has a copy of the reports in their folder. You can read at your leisure. Next item is old business. None. New business.
Thank you, Madam Vice Chair. So I just want to highlight some things that are in your folder. If you have not received it in your folder, we just want to highlight that. First, I want to re-highlight the La Parranda event. It's an amazing event that we worked together with Bronx Music Hall, and that Argelia Ortiz what up? If you can come to the district office, great music, some great opportunities to fellowship. So please make sure you join us, elected officials, everybody. And also, we are developing our December calendar. The likely date for our next general board meeting, since it is in a holiday month, will be December 18th. We are working on a location for that, so please stay tuned for looking at our website or reach out to the community board office, speak to the team to learn more about the community board general board meeting and any holiday festivities. We're happy to work with our the Jackson Houses Resident Association, PSA 7, and the New York City Department of Education, or the Melrose School Thanksgiving Parade is supporting our young people who are interested in putting on Thanksgiving Parade similar to the Macy's Thanksgiving Parade. Young people put together making special features and that will, and they built a float on their own, and so we want to come out and support them for this event. So please come out and support this. It's on Portland Avenue and 156th Street, and it's going to be on the 24th. Also, I just want to talk about some of the work that we're doing. Some of us already know in early October in our district, we had a partial building collapse at Mitchell Houses. We saw some of the great community NPOs, CPOs, and elected officials and resident associations came together to support the residents in that area. The community board was successful to work with a private corporation and a charity to provide meals twice a week, because we know our brothers and sisters who live in Mitchell Houses still, for the foreseeable future, will not have cooking gas. And unfortunately, this will go into the Thanksgiving and Christmas holidays, New Year's, etc. So I just wanted to make that aware that we can still use volunteers if you're available on Tuesdays or Thursdays at 1 o'clock to assist the Resident Association and Community Board, give out some food for these families, and also participate in the post-Thanksgiving dinner. Please reach out to our office and so we can have more information about how that's gonna work out. We know we have some, our sister here in the house who helps to feed folks in the community over at the hub. But I recognize you, give you a shout out. And I know that folks that work with the families who are particularly in the area who came out for board members, elected officials, and school partners that are directly across the street. But these families definitely need support. We understand, unfortunately, this builds on the anxiety that NYCHA residents have been feeling a long time with the conditions and their development. And we are continuing to keep them in thoughts and prayers. We want to do more than just thoughts and prayers. We want to do actions. And that's what the community board is about. So we did that by getting folks who have corporations who have the dollars and us who have the time to make sure these residents feel the impact of the community, wrapping their arms around them. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, 1 o'clock, 215 Alexander Avenue. We outside and we with the people. Also, we're still working on trying to locate where there are likely opportunities for turkeys. The community board had that blessing to be able to get out turkeys. This year, turkeys are a little scarce, given that there's a higher need. So trying to find opportunities for those families. If you know anybody who has some extra turkeys that rolled off the truck or flew off the truck, the turkeys can't fly, so they may have fell, we could definitely freeze them first and then bring them to the community board, because we definitely use the support. We serve this last Saturday, because we have an untraditional food pantry program. We work with Grassroots Groceries where we give out produce. I think, Diana, 233 families? Saturdays. 233 families needed food pantry. So we understand the need is out there. We're the first community board that has ever established a food pantry program. Food insecurity was part of our program, right? So we know food security is real amongst many other things that are going on in our neighborhood. And we're not gonna talk about it, we're gonna be about it. So we're outside on Saturdays and we are, can use your support. Volunteers are needed. Big shout out to all the folks who, board members who've done that work with us, one way or another, who see the faces and know the names and know that that work is real. And so we appreciate you. If you come down and help out, Ms. Pat, you was outside, or maybe been outside, a couple of us have been outside helping with that, so we really need the support. Also, make sure that if you are in need, it's getting cold outside, so some people are facing evictions. We have a great organization that's outside doing, working on doing anti-eviction benefit access, Bronx Works. We have a partner that's at the table who's helping out with Bronx Works. But if you need some support, please make sure you reach out to the person in here to name the flyer, because we want to make sure that our families who are likely facing hardships and or do not know that you may qualify for programs and services. So please make sure that you are stepping up and referring families to Jonathan Mercedes, 646-484-1381. Food stamps, access to cash, TANF, New York Fair Fares, access to other benefits. You want to make sure that you have the opportunity to come. We also want to announce that Lincoln Hospital, the leadership of Lincoln Hospital is doing a lot to try to increase the quality of services and resources that are coming out of this building. For those who understand, Lincoln Hospital is one of in the South Bronx, the only public hospital system. And we have to make sure that we secure the resources the hospital has and make it a better place for whatever the reason you come in here. If it's for wait, emergency services, the senior primary care physician, the executive director and CEO is doing a town hall meeting in the coming weeks. So stay tuned to get more information about the town hall meeting. She wants to hear if there's something that is not working out or something that is amazing and it is working out and it's reflecting upon you and you've been coming to this health facility. She wants to hear those stories. She wants to build on the success, or she wants to be able to correct the issues that are impacting the hospital. You want to come down, Brad, and talk about it?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Just Wednesday the 23rd. Wednesday the 23rd will be our town hall. Everyone welcome.
Wednesday, November 23rd, in the auditorium. In the auditorium, 23rd, at what time again, Rev?
From 12 to 9.
Don't talk about it, be about it. You can't make it about a public hospital system unless you're outside, talking to the leadership. Is that the wrong date? Is it December 23rd?
November, sir.
November 23rd.
November. Let me verify.
He works here.
Today is the 28th. Hold on here.
When is it, the 23rd?
Hold on.
It's okay, we don't make mistakes.
The 26th.
So when is it?
It says, I'm sorry, the 26th.
26th.
25th, 25th.
My apologies. 26th.
Yes.
So it's Wednesday, the 25th.
Wednesday, November 26th. Well, if you're looking on the 23rd, you can wait here till the 26th, and we still gonna be outside talking about what's going on. So that way you be early, if you can't say you was absent. So, but it is Wednesday, November 26th, 12:30 to 2 o'clock, Lincoln Hospital Auditorium. Your voice matters.
Yes, sir.
Talk directly to the boss,
That's right.
not just the sauce, and get the information that we need to get in order to make sure that we have a better operating hospital system. We know the federal government has unfortunately made an enormous amount of budget cuts that are going to be impacting us in the coming weeks or year, and we understand how it's going to be, and we can't talk about it, not read about it. We're not going to first vote, be organized, be intentional, use what's in your hand. That's what Colin Powell, that's what, Congressman Powell talked about. Use what's in your hand, which is a vote, and be able to make sure that you're going to be outside, that you're going to make better communities, to make better systems. So we need you to come outside and make sure that you're talking to the leaders to demand more. Thank you, Ms. Vice Chairman.
Thank you, Mr. Jordan. Any other new business? Okay. We still do not have quorum, correct?
We do not have quorum.
We do not have quorum. Okay, so not having quorum, can I have a motion to, oh, no motion to adjourn, what?
But not, she has announcements. Jackie has announcements.
Announcements? Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. So the Youth and Education Committee, we are starting in December, a new book exchange, which will be hosted while we do the food pantry. So if anyone in the committee or anyone who wants to donate any books, any age, we're gonna try it out in front of our office first and hopefully expand to the hub with Pedro and everyone else. And in January, we working on our first autism awareness workshop, where we're gonna reach out to different business allocation that has programs or any resources for them, because that's a lack in our area now. There is programs there, but no one knows about them. So we're gonna open our office space to welcome everyone in. We're gonna have churches and different, organizations that have everything and provide. And we're also working on our job fair again in later spring. We did it last year, so if anybody wants to join, you guys can always come to our committee, and that's it.
Any other announcements? Okay, having none, the meeting is adjourned. 7:03.